Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab here, Tyler Mahle.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Harper takes it to the bag. One up, one down. Willie Mays digging in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
That one hammered center field. That's back. Into the shrubbery and gone. Bye-bye ball. One out, base is empty. Jorge Posada steps in for the Royals. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. And that's in the dirt. On the ground, right side, Utley. Slinging it to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Trout. First pitch just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's ball 3.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hank Aaron steps in for the Royals.
Aaron
pulls that one foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And ball one.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times, so you don't worry as much.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Save! And they're up by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Tony Clark, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 2-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back here in Philadelphia, and our pitcher tonight, Clay Buchholz.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch swinging. Buchholz goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Chase Utley stands in for the Phillies. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one lifted to left. Trout on his horse. Out number 2. Here's Harper now. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
In the air, out towards left center. One away. And here comes Tommy Edman. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Next pitch is inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside.
2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Grounded out his first time up. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs, base is empty. That one outside. And 1-1. And a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And good work there as he gets a 1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, that was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
To the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 down, base is empty. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit. On the ground, and that's just foul. That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 down, nobody on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit, takes outside. Up the middle, Rollins on the run, throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, on to the 3rd inning, and now it's going to be Willie Mays. And that's
inside,
off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a leadoff double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Laser could be trouble coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And next up for the Royals, Jimmy Rollins. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Fires to first in time.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Hank Aaron. That's hard hit on the line. Ruth pulls it down, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Babe Ruth. And that one is inside.
The Babe is one of those guys with a larger-than-life personality, Boog, and that's something you see from him on and off the field. He's certainly one of the most recognizable figures in the history of sports.
Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Safe at second. Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it drops in. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Ohtani takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Nope, inside,
that one inside, and the count is 2-0. On the ground, a second, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Safe at first, they won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Fly to left his first time. Shohei on the go. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time.
Harper.
Foul ball there. Ohtani stands at second with two gone. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Ball two.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 2-2 now. That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. Shohei to the plate and scores. And now just a two-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And a foul ball. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this.
And he's got it in right field for the third out, so that'll do it. On to the fourth. So up now for Kansas City, Tony Clark.
Tony Clark.
Malley back to work. Clark, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. He goes down looking. Next is the Royals catcher, William Contreras. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and they add a run. It's 5-2. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And next up for the Royals, Willie Mays. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Going, yeah, we in.
And we're back. Digging in, Curtis Granderson. And that clips the inside corner. And there's a foul ball. And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And now one away. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. And the 0-2.